Okay, first we're going to have the scrotal skin, which is going to be the outside layer here of the testis. It's going to be the outermost layer that we see. And what that is going to do is going to protect and support the testis as well as contain temperature sensitive neurons and sweat glands on the outer edge there. And then from there we move to the tunica dartos muscle. And what that is it's going to be the muscle lining underneath the scrotal skin. So if we try to take a peek here, underneath the scrotal skin, we'll see that tunica darto muscle. And then from there, we move to the tunica albuginea, and that's going to be the dense white connective tissue that we see on the outside of the testis here. And then from there, we move into the next layer in, which is going to be the tunica vaginalis visceral. And that's going to be a covering of the testis that covers the larger part of the testis. So that'll be just inside that tunica albuginea. And it's going to connect the epididymis, which would be this here, to the testis itself. So we'll see it right inside here. And then we have the tunica vaginalis parietal, which is the next layer in, and that's going to cover all the way up from the spermatogenetic cord to below the testis. So that's going to be a much larger tissue there. So then we're going to have paminiferum plexus, which is going to be the veins and the arteries that cover the testis. So we can kind of see them. If we kind of flatten this out a little bit, we can see a little bit of the veins coming through the outer edge of the testis there. And then we move on to the epididymis. And the epididymis is going to be located on the outside of the testis, and it's going to have 3 parts. So it's going to have the head, which we can see right here at the top of the testis. And then we're going to go around to the body, which is going to be this portion right here. And then we're going to come into the tail, which is going to be at the lower end of the testis. And then from there we move to the mediastinum, which is going to display our inside portion here of the testis. Kind of stick into my gloves just a little bit here. And then from there we have the spermatic cord, which is going to be this really long tissue type here, this really long cord that we see. And where that comes in is into the vas deferens, and this vas deferens is going to be the connection between the tail of the epididymis, so the tail, to the urethra. And that's going to be capable of peristaltic contractions, and we also have a little bit of limited sperm storage in there as well.